Okay. There we go. Now everything's live and up and running. All right. Okay. YouTube. Twitch. Oops. Refreshed it again. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. All right. Okay. No, we also need to adjust the camera. Oh yeah. That is up now. You know. Okay, there we go. All right. So, tonight, gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna talk about the current ongoing project here, some future project ideas, and then do some gaming because, well, you'll find out why as soon as I start talking about the current project. Give me a quick second. Okay. So, yeah, current project. We got the topic. All right, so we got that, and the main thing. All right, okay, so should open up the other way and transition to this, but whatever. We're here now. All right. Okay, so first things first. You'll notice that there's hardware back in here after having had taken some out at the ending of the last stream, I think. So, the reason for that is right here. I'm not sure if you can notice the little dent here, a bit of a deformity in this area here. That's because this light panel normally goes up above this camera here, way up there, and it wasn't very well secured, and as I was taking it down, it slipped out of my hands and fell down, bam, right on the motherboard. So yeah, not good. So I need to plug everything back in to power it back up to make sure it still works before I turn around and put all the other time into putting it together, because that would be really dumb. So, yeah, I did that, and good news, it works. It works. Everything's still fine. So, sigh of relief right there. So yeah, that was good. So I figured that much out. But here's the main reason why we're not got progress going on this today now. So I figured things out with well, I haven't fully figured out, but I figured out that I'm going to use these 3 standoff screw areas here to make a custom mount to put the reservoir. Issue with that is I got to order in the screws to begin with. I found some M3 to M3 ones, but I like to go with like an M3 to M4 or M5, so that way I have a bigger and better top of the screw to screw down the cap or whatever, the screw to screw down to keep the mount held in well as some like bigger, tighter threads or something. Anyway, so there's only so much I can do about the ones that go into the motherboard. So, like, use what I can. So, but if I can adapt those to better ones, then I'd like to do that. So I got to check some other Amazon listings afterwards. It's just really hard with the search stuff, because if I put M3 to M4, M3 to M5 adapter, it just gives me tons of assortment kits. It's just like a kit of assorted M3, M4, M5 and stuff. So yeah, not the funnest thing trying to search results. And then I tried just M3 adapter, and it was just all the M3s mainly. So I'll keep searching, and then if worst case, I'll have to go with AliExpress and wait longer for those to come in the mail. So that's where we're at with that. I figured I'm going to need about at least 15 millimeter in height to come up high enough to clear this area, and then I'll make a custom mount bracket in Fusion 360, and then print that on my 3D printer. So next up, also I'm gonna have to get on Fusion 360 to design that, and I also have to boot back up my printer and start getting that going and using again, because I've not used it in a long time. So it's just kind of sat there. Hopefully things are good with it still and everything works well and stuff. I don't remember exactly where I left off. I think I left off on like finishing with some bed level tweaking and stuff to try to get it even more precise or something. Oh, and yes, now I remember where I left off, trying to figure out how the hell to get the auto bed level device working properly. Like, I had it together in the code or things and thought it was working or something, but then it wasn't doing shit properly to actually move around differently on parts of the bed that weren't even or something like that. So it felt like as if the project wasn't really even working. So yeah, gonna have to look back into that, figure out all the 3D print stuff and things. So this could be a couple weeks or something before we'd be able to get back on it. We'll see. Try to do our best, because I want to get this going ASAP. Some positive news, though, is that I found some goodies while I was digging around through my bin of water cooling stuff. So, for starters, I found a bag full of new O-rings. Yeah, so now we can make sure that none of them are bad and we don't go putting it back in with the bad O-rings. So that was awesome, and I just dropped something on the ground. Oh well. We have this temperature sensor, but I don't think, or I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure that this motherboard doesn't have a temperature sensor thing for it though. I'm pretty sure that's why I ordered a separate sensor stuff in the mail even before I'd picked out a new computer to be building with all the parts. Yes, that would make sense. And then I'm still going to use that in the new one, because I'm pretty sure my other board still does it. I don't know why they don't usually put freaking temperature sensors on motherboards at all anymore and stuff, even with like the highest end ones and stuff. I don't even think my X870E freaking carbon MPG board here has one. It's like the second top tier MSI board, unless they came out with a new one recently. Well, I can't see back behind some of the stuff behind the video card, but I don't recall there being one when I looked at when I got it. So, and I got like an Asus X670E-E board, and I don't think that one even has one. Here's the box for it. The manual's probably in there. Yeah, there's nothing about it in the specs. E-E, man. Just looking at all the pins. Usually be like a single thing with just 2 pins. And I am not seeing anything that stands out for there being one on this. So I don't think even this has one. So I guess they just expect you to use their own other separate USB devices or something for that now. Which is crazy because that doesn't let you be able to use it in accordance with their like fan software and shit. So yeah, well, it is what it is. So nonetheless, I'd gotten this inline for the water cooling thing here because the temperature sensor I was using was for the coolant and stuff. So I bought this fancy Boro one with like an LCD screen on it and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be using on like my nice new custom loop for my new computer that you can see in the top left. Oh yeah, I'm in the smaller window, so whatever. The little other window up in the opposite corner on the stream. So that build there, that's what this will be for. So I guess I'm just not going to have a sensor for the coolant for this or something. Is what it is, I guess, and I just won't be using this within the build now. So that's a change. Also, I won't be using a bunch of some of the other same PCI stuff and things in the back here anymore. But I noticed that I have 2 USB 3.0 front port header things on this board, and one for like 3.1 or 3.2. So I was thinking about seeing if I could maybe get like, depending on where I could fit it at the back, another like rear bracket piece that goes as like 2 3.0 maybe to one of the 3.0 ports, and then as far as like the Gen 2, maybe if I could fit another one as well to get like USB-C ports or something through the Gen 2, if that's how that would work, and that would be dope. And then run that to some USB-C ports in the back as well, just to get some more extra USB ports on the back, especially since this board doesn't have a ton. So then this way I'll have 2 USB 3s at the front, 2 2.0s, and then whatever's on the board plus another extra 3.0 and 3.2 USB-Cs or something like that. So I'll have to look up the board, see what the deal is with that. Another thing is I got a power cable. I gotta still go check in the closet for the extra power cables that are for this specific power supply, to see if it has another CPU 8-pin or not. And if it doesn't, I have this other Corsair Type 3 one that's compatible with that power supply, and I looked it up online to make sure. This was from my HX850i, so it's not quite the matching design, but it's black and should work well enough. So worst case, we'll use this for the extra 4-pin power, or I will use that for the extra 4-pin power. So there's that. And then, yes, okay, so other stuff I came across was this here. UV blue dye. I forgot I even had gotten that. So I think I ordered that in more recently or something for the new case that you see, because I wanted to do something Sonic themed or something like that. So I got the blue. So I'm like, oh, okay, so now we got blue and UV green, green yellow, and pink. No, wait, orange. I think I used up all the green yellow. Yeah, I must have, because it's not in there. So we got UV green, UV pink, UV blue, and then I got a couple bottles of mod water from My Mods that's green that I found over in my other area. But then I looked in the water cooling bin and found clear. So I got 2 bottles of clear, so I could still do UV blue or UV pink, or mix the UV blue and pink. So yeah, so at least now I got some more options, because I've done green already enough. I did a green, and then I tried to do like a green yellow and make it as yellow as I could. And yeah, I'm wanting to do something different than the green or yellow this time, and we're trying to get away from all the yellow and take all the yellow out of this and do something different with just the metal. So what I was thinking is something to work with the fans here, because they all light up. You can't see what I'm tapping at because of the other part. Okay, alright, so the fans, because the plastic in them here lights up, and it's like kind of like a UV indigo kind of color, and so do the tubes. So that was the other problem and thing, is that it didn't matter what liquid I put in the tubes, the outside of them would light up and be UV reactive because of the plasticizers and brighteners inside of the PVC tubing. I spent hours looking the stuff up earlier. And so yeah, because of that, that led me down a long rabbit hole of light related things and searching up lighting. So that will lead into a future project that I'll talk about shortly, but first we'll wrap up this. So I was trying to figure, well, what's the best then to work with what I'm dealing with. So I searched things up to figure out that if I went with the UV blue, it would at least provide a bit of extra glow and lighting with the tubing to match in with the same spectrum with it, and then the reservoir and other areas would light up with the UV blue. It looked nice, and then it match go the best with the indigo-ish kind of color from the other stuff having UV reaction on it. And then I also thought that if I could play around possibly with adding a tiny bit of pink with the blue and some test samples at first, I could see if I can try to replicate a closer matching to the same lighting that these end up. But we'll see how that goes. If not, we'll just go with straight blue. So that's the goal on the coolant coloring. And next step in issue then is the lighting from the motherboard and the RAM, because that's going to be different from the previous build where it was entirely UV. So the problem with that is that any other kind of light, or most any other kind of lighting and lights, can end up affecting and ruining the UV effect on the other objects in the case. So that causes a problem with that. So I was guessing and hoping that maybe if I went with like a really dim purple or a dim bluish purple, that it would be the least intrusive in ruining the lighting, and just kind of add a bit of extra dim blue purple accent to it. Well, I was hoping that because CFL lights that are blue actually also emit some UV, so they still cause things to react that are UV, so it's not as detrimental, but LEDs don't work the same way. So I went down a rabbit hole of looking up all the actual light spectrum wavelength numbers for RGB LEDs and how they work, finding out that it really is just like red, green, and blue mixing together, that it's actually just using each of those different spectrums though. So even if you mix, say, a red with a blue, it's just going to be using the wave spectrums from the number range for blue, and I think it was like low 500s or something like that, and then it's also going to be adding the higher ones from red and using it together. So the RAM in the system. I was wondering, because like, yeah, I had like other RAM laying around too, but that's not laying around now. So it's just DDR4. It's not DDR5. But I guess even now people are wanting to need that DDR4. 16 gigs is not like a huge amount, but and it's only 3,000, so it's not like it's something to be overly desired. But anyway, so back to the light spectrum stuff. So then you're just getting both of those amounts. You're not getting something that results in the middle. So yellow is I think 570 to 590 in the light spectrum numbers. So you're not actually getting that kind of light spectrum emitting no matter what you do with RGB. So then I looked up, well, what about like, oh great, stupid freaking USB device cutting out. What happened now? It shows it should be, oh no, it's just like frozen. Great. The connection's already dropped. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with these Asus AM5 boards and USB connectivity. I looked up to find that I'm not the only one on the internet that has. I gotta try some BIOS things and who knows what. See if I get this being less of a pain in the ass. Great, now it's just like not working at all. And the annoying thing with USB 3 is like all the chips and the cables having to work together properly. Oh, there we go. We're back up. Freaking hell. Okay. So, back to the light spectrum stuff. So yeah, we'll finish talking about that in a moment, because I was getting something, but that's a future project idea. So yes, I need to try putting these on at like a really dim blue or purple and see how much it affects and ruins the UV lighting, or whether I'm just gonna have to leave the lighting off, and then hopefully the plastic for the diffusers of the lighting gets lit up by the UV and has UV reactivity. So those are the two options or things that I gotta explore once we get to that, or once I get to that point. So that's the deal with the lighting and the stuff in the case, and I think explains most of the plans moving forward. Yeah. Oh, and I also found an inline filter, but oh, great! What the hell? So it has it on reverse camera now. Always something. Always something, I swear. Yeah, I should notice, like, I'm seeing myself in the freaking thing. Back. Sheesh. And dim. And then watch it disconnect again. Okay. Inline filter. So that's also for the other build. Okay, so as we finish explaining it anyways, I think that basically explains what's going on with the rest of this build. Okay, so back to the light spectrum. Yeah, so it turns out there are actual LEDs you can buy specifically that are just yellow and will shine out the actual yellow light spectrum of like between 570 and 590. And it turns out there's more colors. Let's switch the other cam. Wonderful. Oh, we had a whole entire USB disconnectivity that our other cameras are frozen and stuff too. What the wonderful motherboard. What the hell? Seriously? Forget the hand signals. It's just okay. It doesn't want to do that either. That work at least? Okay, there we go. Oh man, I swear that I have like gremlins or something, like fourth dimensional gremlins that just fuck up all my freaking electronic shit all the time on me. I swear, it just drives me nuts, and yet I still continue to use it. Why is the YouTube? Oh, why the hell does my YouTube just stop fucking playing and shit and leave it like so far behind? Oh, this is so annoying. Just stop and freaking work. Oh, yeah, it's still like way behind. I just refreshed the damn page. Man, why can't this stuff just work properly? Okay. Alright, before I completely lose my sanity. Color spectrums! Oh yeah. Great, now we need to change the stuff. There we go, front big. Alright, and then let's just take the other one off, period. There we go. Okay, and we don't need the freaking mistakes up there either. Okay, that's better. Okay, hey. Yeah, there we go. Auto tracking. Whoa, auto tracking. Alright. Color spectrums. Okay, so this was really interesting and fascinating for me. And I thought this would make a really great upcoming project over the next year or two. So, no yellow. So we got RGB LEDs. We got red LED, it's blue, green. We got them all together, and we got UV LEDs. We got white. Okay, so it turns out we're missing yellow. Well, we have them, but not regularly. People don't usually have access to them, or like use them and have them in day-to-day situations. Before I get into that, a quick factoid and interesting thing about this is monitors. I'm pointing this way, because these are my monitors, and you're watching this through some type of monitor, even if it's the screen on your phone, whatever, display devices, okay? They all work with just RGB as well, and like white. So it turns out even HDR 2000 displays that have the wider color gamut and can be able to display more colors, it's just more brightnesses from just the RGB. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy. So we're still missing out on. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top of the list. So it goes red, and then it goes amber, and then there's yellow, and then there's lime green, and then there's green, and then there's cyan, and then there's blue, and then violet, and then UV, and then another type of UV for LEDs, as well as the cool white and warm white. So I'm like, what? That is a lot of color spectrum that I never got to experience firsthand and actually see the light emitting. I've just been seeing fake yellow and fake cyan and all these other light spectrum numbers in between the red, green, and the blue that we see through mixing them. That they're not actually the real spectrum of light for that color. It's just our eyes being deceived by seeing multiple of other different spectrums of light. I was like, wow. So if you're actually seeing, say, a proper, accurate, full spectrum, like white light or whatever, that's shining off of actual yellow pigments, and those are bouncing light to you, then that's like actual yellow, that you're actually seeing real yellow. But when we're looking at our digital devices all the time, we're seeing fake yellow, fake cyan, fake lime green, fake amber, fake violet. What? So a large portion of our lives that we're seeing is fake. Wow. Okay, so I'm thinking I can't bring everyone on the internet along with this journey, because you're not going to be able to see it yourself for real through your device, because it's giving you fake lighting. But I'll get to see it in person, and I'll work on getting connected in the future again with conventions to actually go display my work at and get involved with and display some of this different neat technology and things that I'm going to be building over the next couple of years to show people firsthand. So if you want to come down to whatever convention it is that I'm involved with, I'll let people know ahead of time. People can come down, check it out, and actually get to witness this in person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make two so that I can be able to compare the fake with the real, and I'll put them into like some kind of dark boxes with like some kind of dark thing or something that people can pull over themselves to try to block as much external light from coming into it, and then have like a completely white surface that they shine onto. And then what I'll do is I'll have like the fake one and then the real one. So I'm going to buy up like RGB light, buy all those other different ones that I mentioned, the amber, the yellow, the lime, the cyan, the violet, couple types of UV. I don't know why, because people can't actually see the UV, but whatever. They get to see how that looks and stuff anyway. And the cool white and the warm white and stuff, and then I'm gonna put that all together into my own device, putting the lights as close in together and like wiring that all up, and then getting a controller for it and programming that and everything, so that way I can actually be able to adjust and make everything the different colors needed. And then put together like a display thing, check it out so people can actually see like a fake spectrum where you'll see like a green light, and then you see a red light, and them overlap with each other, and so then you can see that area in between them makes a yellow light. And then you can also see next to it in the other box the actual yellow light, or maybe I can figure some way to get it all in the same one, I don't know, some kind of divider so that the lights aren't interfering with each other. And then you can actually be able to see the real yellow spectrum light instead of the fake, so you can actually, for one of the few times in your life, probably witness, well, no, I can't say that for the yellow, because it turns out that we see it oftenly in streetlights. Yellow streetlights are actually using actual yellow LEDs to make actual yellow light. Fascinating. So we do see the yellow at least through the streetlights. But other than that, like, I don't think it's very often that we're seeing the cyan LEDs or the lime green ones, or, well, we used to see the ambers more often with older fans, like in this system here, where it's got these yellow plastic fans in the back. They got some amber LEDs in them, and that used to be the closer that we'd get to yellow LEDs back in the day. But it turns out that we can buy most all those LEDs at reasonable prices. So I'm going to look into that and buy up the supplies, put that all together, and I think that'll be like awesome and neat, getting to see some of those different spectrums of light. And then I might also even work on a different mod in the future that incorporates that technology, if I can get it to work in a way that would be more feasible for lighting up a whole case and different aesthetic lighting. So I thought that'd be really cool on a science level and artistic level and whatever else not. So then the next future project thing, man, there's like a delay between me talking and what I see on my camera, and I really hope it's not actually like that on the internet for everyone. So if anyone's ever watching, if they could let me know that in the comments, especially if you're watching this at a future date or something. And I don't know why, but oh my goodness, my YouTube keeps running slow. Do I have like one of those freaking extensions running or something that's making it slower? Yes, I do. Oh my god. I had the freaking global speed thing going on at like 0.9. No wonder my streams kept being all screwed up and stuff. That's so annoying. Okay. Oh, no wonder my videos were messed up and the audio sounded off. I've been watching everything at 0.9%. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's like, I gotta pull the mistakes back up and add one life mistake right there. Oh man. Wow. Dumb. That was a dumb mistake. Okay, so I just fixed it across all of them. Good. Okay, so yeah. Wow. Whoops. Well, at least that's fixed though now. Just refresh the stream. Alright, so yeah. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll go watch one of the VODs from one of the previous streams, or from this stream after it's done, to check what the audio syncing is like with my lips. So hopefully it's okay and not like screwed up like I'm seeing, because this looks so weird. Yeah, so that's that with the light spectrum stuff. Next up was more lighting related, but different. You may have seen before on the internet. I forget what company it was. I think maybe Corsair made like a huge PC fan, like that big or so. It was like 500, 480 millimeters across or something like that. I forget the exact measurements, but yeah, I'm gonna make a 520 millimeter PC fan, and turned out that theirs didn't actually spin around properly. It was just like a display prop. So, yeah, I'm gonna make one that actually has like some insane quality lighting going around it, probably like 144 per meter strips or something, for like nice, incredible, like powerful, awesome lighting that you don't see like each individual LED. It'd be like a nice big bar of light, and um, it'll actually spin and cool things down and work as an actual fan. So I'm gonna try to design it in style of like just your regular typical ring fan to keep it simple, probably, and try to make it look like a huge PC fan by 3D printing most of it. And I still have to figure out what I'm going to use for the diffuser, because 3D printing that won't look very good. So, but I'll try to figure out how I can best do 3D printing the rest of the case and parts and gluing it together, and then probably sanding and painting it or something so you don't see all the parts of it glued together, because that won't look good either. So I've got to figure out all the small details of it still. So yeah, that'll be neat. And obviously I have to make my own controller or something for it and stuff, because the amount of lights it might use, I'm not sure. We'll see. So yeah, that will be another project for the near future over the next year or two as well. So there's two cool, neat projects I'll be working on doing. That's 45 minutes in, so we got like an hour and 15 left to do some gaming. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna take a break for a quick like minute or two, go get a drink and stuff, and then we're gonna throw up some Hellgate London and get into streaming some more of that, because I'd like to finish getting through that game and actually beat it at least once through, and then I can get on to doing some other games. I got a list full. I'm also going to look up, see what's more popular, fun for people to watch streaming, and possibly do that if it's still something else I want to play. We'll see. I'm not huge into feeding the algorithm, just doing what's popular and shit. It's just never been me. I do shit because I like it and because I want to do it. So on my list, I got Rage 1 and 2. I beat through Rage, but then found out that the DLC, I can't actually just play it at the end of the game. No, it's something that you had to start initializing with the game, and selected some stuff within the first couple missions at the beginning of the game. So yay, I get to go through the entire thing again just to do the DLC. And going like this, I just changed the auto tracking. But whatever, it's good where it is, so we'll just leave that for now. Yeah, so I got Rage 1 with the DLC this time, and then Rage 2, and then I'm almost done the Borderlands 1 DLC, so I gotta wrap up some of the DLC for Borderlands 1, and then I got Borderlands 2. Most of all the DLC all the DLC besides the Tiny Tina's Wonderland, because I did the one-shot adventure thing, and I just need to beat like 2 last missions on that, and then that will be done. And then I've got the Borderlands pre-sequel, Borderlands 3, Borderlands 4, the Tales from Borderlands, all the other Borderlands games. Yeah, and then we'll get the Cyberpunk 2077, and the Liberty City expansion to go through as well, which I'm trying to get like a ton of DLC right now to play my character looking like Lucy and as close to being Lucy kind of thing, even though they'll still be called V in the game. Can't change that part, I don't think so. But I think there's like a thing of Lucy's apartment, the character model. I'm going to play as a net runner and use like the laser whip thing and all that kind of shit or whatever. Just try to make it kind of more like I'm playing as that character in the Cyberpunk universe. So I thought that'd be something fun because I really enjoyed the Edge Runner show a lot. Seen it multiple times. So yeah, that's on the list. And then I love to go back to checking out some of the BioShock games. I played some of the first one like back in the day, and it was awesome. Like really incredible looking game and really neat. Love the environment. So the BioShock series, and yeah, probably lots of other great games. I got a bunch of console stuff that I might try to figure out setting up camera over in my living room area for the console stuff, and then I got a Paj HD PVR device. I was looking around to see if it's like on hand to show, but one second. I think it's right off the corner. Yes, it is. Alright. So I got this capture device here that it's got the component input and stuff, so I can plug that in for at least my PS2 and my other SCART to RGB devices, the PS1 and my Sega Saturn. So I can be able to record gameplay from those. My Dreamcast uses S-Video, so I can't do that, but yeah, so that gives me like PS2, Sega Saturn, and PS1 games that I can be able to live stream that as well, so that'd be neat and fun. Yeah, so I got the Retro Gamers Network that includes retro console gamers and stuff as well. Check that all out on various social media. I'd say go to the .com, but I'm still working on getting that working at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to try to get some more content over the next while, streaming for the Retro PC Gamer stuff, and maybe stream some of it through here, vice versa, or whatever. I don't know, try to get audience brewing on both things some way or another, and then possibly down the road also doing some of the retro console stuff. So I got like, I think one game, RPG, one of those like old JRPG games on the Saturn I'm working on right now. So yeah, that's gaming plan stuff that I know of. I'm gonna try to avoid getting back in much to like online games outside of just like co-op adventure stuff, because I wasted so many years playing Rocket League, World of Warships, Crossout, Call of Duties, all sorts of that stuff, and I just want to be able to have more games under my belt that I can be like, yeah, I played that and I beat that game. You can't beat these other games. Well, some of them do have missions that I've never played much through any of the Call of Duty missions aside from like the co-op ones and stuff. I tried playing the single player a little bit and then never got back to it and keep forgetting, and then just always the online, gotta frag other people kind of thing and stuff. So I've been doing that since like Quake 1 way back in the day. Even before that, even like Duke 3D and things on like HeatNet and those dial-up services way back when. So like, yeah, want to try to like push forward and doing more games that have campaigns and experiencing that and stuff and having fun with that instead. So and I thought, well, I could do that while streaming it with people, and then if there's people that enjoy the streams that want to join in to do some of these different co-op things like Hellgate that I'm doing right now, for example, if you can get your hands on CD key or CD and the install files, whatever you want to do that you can do that's not within my knowing or piracy things, whatever. I don't endorse anything piracy, but whatever you do that you need to do to get your game working, if you can go to london2038.com and then sign up an account and use the new backup Europe server, we can actually jump in and play together. I'm down for that or something. Just depends. Like, we'll see how it goes with different people and stuff too. Like, I have to be careful if people are saying things that are offensive online and stuff. So just please, if you're going to want to play together, be a decent person so I don't have to deal with that. That's all I ask, okay? So yeah, and then there's the Borderlands games. Those are co-op as well. So if people want to join in doing Borderlands stuff, we can play some Borderlands games together. So yeah, so that's the game plan on the gaming end of things. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need the camera in the back there anymore. So I'm gonna go disconnect that, and then we'll throw up a be right back and grab a drink, and we'll get into some gaming. Hey, 5 minutes left. We still have an hour. Awesome. All right, stop. Yes. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, now we're gonna mute and be right back. Be right back. Oh wow, that's so basic. I don't even have like a shadow to it or something. Come on, can I at least add that much? Properties. Enable anytime. Text transform. No. Seriously? It's like font. Okay. Oh, here we go. I can at least add a strike. No, not strike. Strikeout and underline. That's it. Seriously? I can't even add like a border around it. Oh man. Stroke. I can't add a stroke effect. You could tell I haven't been on Adobe Photoshop in a little bit when I'm like trying to remember what the heck that term was. Okay, so yeah, that sucks. I'll have to just like make up some of my own PNG overlay file. Yeah, overlay files or something and stuff soon with Photoshop to use for the stream, because that's like way too basic and shitty. That sucks. I don't like that. Alright, let's mute that and be back in a few. Okay. We are back, and of course the YouTube one looks like it's just fucking frozen. Freaking hell, man. Sorry. Okay, there it is. It's still always lagged behind. Sheesh. What the heck's wrong with YouTube? Maybe it's the restream, I don't know. I don't know enough about this stuff. Okay, so let's adjust the camera for starters. I say let's adjust the camera for starters, and I start adjusting the chair. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So, and then we need this one instead. There we go. Alright, and then load up the game. And talk to myself out loud to the public on a live stream. Yeah. Great idea. Great idea, Tevin. Okay, well, can't undo that, so been doing that a lot. Well, whatever. So, yeah, audio, that's right. You got, alright, desktop audio is muted already, so. Okay, Bluetooth. Oh, I think I was probably using like the wrong microphone for half the stream or something too. Okay. Yeah, probably was. That's why the microphone's coming up a lot louder now. Oh, great. So we screwed that up this whole time. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. Let's see. So now we got the right microphone and the right audio and the desktop is set up.
Loyalty is demanded of you.
I don't know why that changed, got something louder.
Never you mind naysayers and cowards. It's never too late to shun the dark and embrace the light. Vigilance is demanded of us this day and every day. We certainly won't go down without a fight.
Nope, no loud synchronization. That's so weird. As soon as I switch to the recording tab, it's weird. Audio level changes. I can play that. No? Okay, yeah. That changed. That's so weird. Okay. I want to know why. That'll waste my whole night. Yeah, let's just go play. Oh yeah, so that light stuff. Even if I get LEDs of those colors in between, it won't cover the entire spectrum of colors that are missing in between the other spectrums that the RGB lights can. Oh,
How little men
I
know
wonder if the RGB lights
about worlds,
can even
about light,
replicate the entire
about the
other
great dark
spectrums.
that
I
boils
wonder if it's
behind
just
all.
a very specific
Once
spectrum,
there was the
green,
void,
red, and blue light, and then it's just a matter of how
boring.
much power or
It
brightness
ended with
it's
a
given
blessing.
out of each of
From
them
a
to
wave
mix the
of the Creator's
colors.
hand, compassion and wisdom
They're probably
spilled
not
into
even
nothingness.
covering the
But
full
such marvelous
spectrums
gifts
of
often
red
come
and
with
green
hidden prices.
and blue either.
From the wondrous fountain of
Oh,
light,
that is
with
so
born enormous fire that drives
messed.
the deep well of midnight, a counter to all life.
That's why it's so hard to get like
As
different
creation
color
rolled
greens and things
so too
properly
did
a lot of
shadow.
the time.
Unchallenged and untouched, darkness spread, burning and killing,
Huh.
raping land, sky, and
Ah,
flesh.
looks like I'll be going further down the rabbit hole
Falling
later.
upon countless worlds, it consumed and corrupted all life. Eventually, the shadow fell upon a mundane world of feigned love and exaggerated loss.
Alright,
Curiously,
let's
this blundering blue planet hosted men not easily purged.
there we go. Okay, so long story short, person who started or was running the main server for this passed away a while back, and so now the London 2038 server doesn't work, and you have to use the fallback 2038 server in the EU. So I gotta check the website to see if anything's changed since then, but the last I knew, that's how things worked. And I've tried logging into this one and it won't work anymore, so I'm assuming that's the case. What? Oh, this won't work either because I freaking typed it in wrong. Yeah, I was missing a lot of it. It's like, hey, that's a lot more characters. Are you sure you just typed it in wrong and didn't miss a whole bunch of it? Okay, so we need to go with this one because this is the one I've been using lately with my son or other people that I've been starting with more recently that are around the same level, so I don't want to start skipping past them again on a different character. Oh, or I could try up and do the engineer, but I beat through like at least a quarter of the game or half the game or something when I was younger with using the engineer, so I've been trying to play as other things besides that this time. So I got the Blade Master and the Evoker that I've been working on. Or I could create a new character. Let's see what other options there was. Okay, so Evoker. That's one of the cast as well. So Summoner. Okay. Alright, like a Necromancer class, Summoner class, cool. Okay, and then a Marksman, that's the one I think I was doing now. Engineer, that's what I did before, and you basically got like, it's like Summoner, but just the freaking one little robot instead or something. And it was kind of so-so. And then Guardian. Okay. So, short sword and shield, more of like tank type character. Alright, that's the one that has already, so, G. So it's basically summoner or guardian. Well, I'd probably much rather do the summoner, but at the same time, I don't know, I used to usually favor the summoner. I thought that would be cool, but it's like a lot less fun actually doing anything, because you just basically walk around while your summoned minions kill everything for you. So it's not really much fun or action for me. I'd be better off with probably the Guardian, but I doubt the skills are going to be like that cool or fun compared to the Blade Master, and it's just going to be a lot of the same kind of deal. Alright, maybe better off just like continue with what I'm at and work on getting the Blade Master up to where I am with the Evoker then. So, oh yeah, and I got the new pistol and sword combination I've been rocking, so yeah, I guess we'll just go with that tonight. Alright, I got my chat window to the side of me here too, so I'll try to keep an eye on that. So if you drop in and want to chat and talk while I'm streaming, I can see you got a whole entire 32-inch monitor vertically here to read the chat. The chat. If you want to get in there and chat with me, do a little chatting. Chat what that's all about, you know. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Level 18, level 22. Okay, that's a fair difference. That's relatively not good then. So let's just get rid of that. Choices. Okay, we're gonna need more analyzers. I say we're gonna need more analyzers, and then I buy personal relocation devices. Does add up buying those and stuff, that maybe I'll just save them to give it to one of my lower down characters or give it to friends I'm playing with. Okay. Stuff that I kind of need carrying with me. Oh, I have nothing in that. Oh, okay, because I had a different quest gun that I was using. Now I'm not using that, so. Now we can re-equip that stuff. Alright. Okay. 20, that's alright. Okay, so I think I just got to the station. Probably gonna go talk to people and stuff. Yep, tab, yes, and this way. Oh. Okay, wait a second. That's weird. I had quests that were for this. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe I came in and talked to the one person to complete it and then haven't done anything since. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I must have like finished it and now accepted any new ones here. Okay. But I have some left over from the other one, and that's why I have them muted or not tracked. Upward dams and monument tunnels. Yeah, okay. So that's stuff for when I end up going back to that station afterwards. So for now, I think I'm supposed to finish doing all this station stuff and then backtrack over to that station. And then that station will connect off to the next station. As far as I remember it, so. I think that's what it was on my other character that's higher up than this one.
Ours shall be the order of all things.
Yeah, so tripping the rift. So we get the quest name here still, but we don't get the quest dialogue anymore. I'm not sure why. I think something to do with porting the servers over and stuff, or restoring the servers from the original ones, that maybe there's some kind of copyright or licensing issues or something. I don't know. It's all just speculation, but it is interesting that I don't kind of miss that. I'd like to actually be involved in the story more, know what's going on. I think there's still like the cutscene videos, but then the rest of the dialogue shit here seems to be gone from the game. I'm just gonna check real quick to see if there's like an option or something that I need to enable or that I had disabled. Doesn't seem. Okay, here gameplay. Chat honestly, no. Huh. No. So, yeah, it's just a thing that all the stuff to the game is missing, so that kind of sucks.
Remember.
So you gotta play through it like as if like you didn't care about the story and you're just trying to click through it all quick and skip the story. So you just take items. Kinda sucks. Oh wow, okay. So first thing I pick up is the whole big thing going all the way to some main place. Sheesh. So hoping to pick up something small to start here.
Anything for a fellow Templar?
See, it's just, hey, good to see you. No indication of like where the heck I'm gonna go or what I might be doing. So, like, I'm trying to pick up quests that are going to be for the same area first right now, instead of having, like, pick up all the quests at once, because there's also a quest limit that you can have going at the same time. Okay, so I'm glad I got that one, so I don't have to, like, come back and do that again after. So that's the same spot. Well, let's just hope they all are. Yep, okay, good. So that's on the way. Okay, good. Same spot. Phew. Okay. Stuck. Alright, there's still more people.
I hope your path is just a bit
That
clearer.
seems of it.
Yes. Goodbye.
Yes, right here.
We always welcome make safe.
Belleyard. Okay, good.
In the blood of the unholy.
Oh, same shit. He at least
Come
said
to
something a
seek
bit
our
more.
blessings, fellow Templar.
Okay.
Soon we shall march again and rid creation of evil.
Yeah. Alright. So I think we go in here. Let's just see what else is around. Okay, so this is where this stuff is there. And then whoop, can't go through that. Most of the other quest stuff to go through the tunnels is back there. And what is over here? Interesting. Oh, and look. Someone down there with a quest. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't get to see that. Oh, that sucks. Okay, can I even, I can't move it. Okay. Alright, fine. I won't have to like screw around with the stream, so Alay is concerned by the world's slowing turn. She lusts only for knowledge. While Alay may close her eyes to the plight of the damned and turn a cheek to the inquirers of friends, her methodical investigations of the dark have led to dramatic revelations and profound discovery. Alay is thus counted high among the Cabal.
Where was I?
Okay, that did nothing.
Good. Wonderful. Back to work then.
I think I'm at a quest limit right now. So probably won't let me accept it. Yeah. I think that's probably the situation. And there's this crazy portal looking thing that I can't go through or do anything with. Okay. Well, back to where we need to go to. At least we know that's there to check it out later. Oh wait, who's in this room? Okay. What do they do?
What do you need? I've got it all. What do you need? Come on, what do you need?
Oh, just another merchant. Interesting. I don't think they're gonna have anything like really good quality.
Don't you forget who gave you the best deal around.
I think I have my volume down too low now. Oh. There we go. Ooh, a hell rift. Whoa. Alright, you guys are saved. I guess I don't interact with them. Okay. There's Fleet Street already. That's strange, because there's no other places this needs to split off to, so... That's weird that the exit of the map's like right near the beginning. There's barely anything in here. I feel like this map wanders off a whole different way, and there's like a ton of map, and just happened to random generate the wrong way that the exit was like nearby. Let's go check my theory. So I'm thinking that just over here there's gonna be a whole bunch of extra level for nothing. You know, like for no reason. Nice, these guys are actually moving around. Yeah, UI volume is like way too loud. That's so weird. There. Hopefully that's better. Alright, so we've still got some other area up there. Down this way, it looked like there's more here. Yep. Oops. Oh man, it's still loud. What the hell? What? What? Did I like not click accept? I feel like I just like cancel or press escape maybe. Why press escape? There, hopefully that fixed it. That was it? Man, this went down so quick. I don't feel like that one's going to, though. Got him. Alright. What? There's multiple of them? Oh yes, there's multiple of them. Three of them. Four of them. What the fuck of them? Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm getting the F out of here. Damn, son. Shit. What the hell? Why are they going faster? What? There's even more of them. Do they multiply? What the f... Where do they keep coming from? I'm not kidding. They are multiplying or something. There just keeps being more of them. I'm up to like 5 or 6 of them. It's like every time I kill one, it gets just a bit smaller, and there's like another one. Oh, it is one of those kind of things. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the fuck is that now? Oh, good. Somebody's like here. Man, they're still taking a lot to go down. This is crazy. Man, if I didn't come across these guys here, I'd be so dead right now. Trying to maximize my area damage attacks. Whew. That was crazy. Hey, where did they run to? Probably this one now. Oh. No, that's not what I need. That's what I need. Shit, they're not here now. trying to use it. Oh, great. Now I'm dead. Oh, man. What the hell? What the hell? It says to use it. Great, well, might as well talk to these people while I'm here. Store this. Legendary. Okay. Great. So all I can do is see its details. How am I supposed to use it? I can't equip it as anything. Great. No idea how I'm gonna complete this quest then. And I can only see its details too, same with that. How am I supposed to use the detector then? I also can't equip that. Oh man, I hope this game isn't like broken. I mean, I see other people playing it around higher levels. There's gotta be some way for it to work. Maybe it just has to be in the right area and then something changes for the options to use.
Live by your sword, and it shall endure.
As the auctioneer sent you, survivor. For the living.
Yay, leveled up. Alright. What is that? Oh, legendary. Okay. Interesting. Normal attack rate. It's got some room to be upgraded, but that's a 0 upgrades. Be a lot of work upgrading it, and it's only got 2 slots. Maybe I'll hold on to it. If I upgrade that a bit, it'll probably be a bunch better. Depends. Lose a lot of those different defenses. It's a lot of them. And it'll cost a lot to upgrade. Oh yeah. crazy to get all the like background chatter in the audio. Other than I think I'll wait until I find a legendary one. Just scrap it. Now we need to go back to the quest people.
Good. Discipline breeds perfection.
Okay. So now we need to fight that thing and... Wait, where did that quest item go? I guess it was done? Okay. What the fuck? This thing's got like minions like a summoner and stuff. Yes, I can use the obstacles of the map to my advantage. Something I can do in Diablo. Okay, now that it's dead, I use the mine thing. But I don't have it anymore. I'm so confused. Okay. Bell Yard. So we got the Doom Husk killed. Still missing one of them. After all the crazy stuff we've been through in here, still missing one. What was that? Oh, these guys are battling out again. Yeah, if you wait long enough, stuff does respawn in this. Which is another reason I probably want to hurry up and go find that last thing I need to kill. Doom Husk. Okay, probably over here. Those things are creepy. Okay, what the hell? I feel like that was the entire map. We're still missing one. No. Okay, that's like all the areas that hadn't been explored at least. Whatever else I'm running into is probably stuff that's respawned by now. So the question remains, where the heck is the other Doom Husk? I don't know if it'll count using the Hell Rift. Speaking of which, I wonder if that's even around still. Oh, I see the Fleet Street thing, but I don't see the Hell Rift on the minimap. Oh yeah, I forgot to enable one of these. Gee, a lot of stuff respawned. Oh! Is that it or is it a Tormentor? No, it's Tormentor. Okay, I'm glad that didn't respawn. Is there like 2 different groups of them now? I swear there's only one before. Oh, what about down here? Oh, Tormentor. Where's that other Doom Husk? Well, I'm gonna take the chance that I could find one inside here. I doubt it, but... I'm also not used to seeing other people inside of these. Maybe that's why there's more of them outside of it. It's pretty neat. Damn. These demons are getting slaughtered. This is crazy. It's like an all-out war on here tonight. Damn. Okay. Well, y'all gonna come join and go into the Ancient Blood too, or am I gonna be alone in there? Well, only one way to find out. Alone in here. Just as I thought would happen. It's too bad I can't get them to come in here with me. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, we got like 7 minutes left. Ooh, that was a nice shot with the rocket. Alright, we got 3 minutes left, but I'm gonna at least finish off this mission series. Or the level that I'm on. So otherwise we'll have to go all the way back through. Yeah, because I have to use like a portal, and the portal's not gonna still be there. things are annoying. Whoa. See, they can quickly amass to become a lot of them. Also, it's like these things are annoying. First it seemed like I was just slaughtering them. It's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? That's why I was having to keep backing away doing this, because I didn't want to get overwhelmed by them. Focus on some of these easier ones. Ah, crap, another one of them. Oh, there's two of them. And some other creature that's rare. Great. But nothing's creeping up on me from over there. Okay, at least that's all dead, so I don't get that extra shit creeping up on me. Okay, good, so... Oh, now we got this guy again here. Where did he come from? Okay. Alright, now we're stuck with at least 2 of them over here. Shit. Maybe we can lure that guy. That was the guy we didn't want to creep on us with them. Yes, there we go. Alright, that's him out of the way. Once again, that wasn't activated. Maybe we can use that one. What does that one do again? Oh, okay. That helps save us from incoming projectiles, which is mainly just that one guy that shoots this stuff. Right, those big explosion deals. Which we don't seem to need right now, so I'll stick with this one here that recovers our mana faster. Oh yeah, I probably have a skill point I can use to upgrade too. Okay, let's check those skill points first. Okay. Alright, that's my area damage one. I think that's the one I upgraded last time. Ooh. Okay. Level 30, okay. So increase 15 extra damage on throwing. Or 25. Oh, it's just special effect. A special effect attack strengths. Not just regular attack strengths. It's not just damage increased. Oh. Damage is only increased by 75%. And then it's just a special effect damage that's being added each skill. Oh. Evasion increased by 20 to 40. Oh wow, that'll help in like not getting killed near as much. No, I saw you creeping up on me. Yeah, but I get a chance to choose. Right back to killing these guys. Oh, great. There's more guys on the other side now again. Damn. Oh, this is shit I need to be using to survive and stuff better. Okay. Oh, I'd rather just add overall damage increase, so if I upgrade this one, damage increase, so this will do even more. saying look at the damage of this one. Oh yeah, okay. So that'd be dope, make both of those or do more damage, but at the same time I should try to get some of this kind of stuff. Oh, I see. The chance for the tax to actually build a surge is only 12%. We can't change that chance amount. So we just have to hope every so many attacks we can actually get one of these things and stuff. And the surges probably occur instantly too. I mean, that's nice and all, but it doesn't help when I'm not losing a lot of health. Especially if I'm only like mainly losing shield or something. This is another thing with the transit hitting them and stuff. Yeah, I don't like the chance stuff very much. Probably why we didn't get that. Oh yeah, that was the other thing though. Melee evasion increased by 40. I don't even know like how much that affects things though. Defense. A crate crash or whatever. Yeah. So there's defense, movement speed, but I don't see anything for like melee evasion stats. So I have no idea how much that is. Could be a lot, could be very little. Yeah. Oh wow. That's good to know. So we're already regenerating a ton for the power. That amount is like barely anything. It's just a matter of waiting for it to regenerate. Okay. Well, then it doesn't seem like we need that or active. So that leaves open using other auras. So that's something else to check. per enemy. Ooh. Shit. That's not bad. And then this increases them by percentage as well. The two work hand in hand to be able to take down a shitload of enemies faster with that attack. Oh, that would be great, because that'd be a lot better than just destroying incoming projectiles. Okay. That's something passive and useful like right away now. Yeah, I think we should go with that more than anything. And then maybe that one next. There we go. Alright. And we're already at 20 after 10. We're still alive. Okay. And we still have a lot to kill. Shit. Alright. I come back here. Okay, these aren't alive again. Sometimes they would be by now. Even if they are, there's all those other guys there. And I can't open up any portals down there or in here. I have to go all the way to here. Okay. 0. Alright, let's open up a portal and take a break and get some more juice. Okay. Alright, I will be right back.
Always nice to have a lady in the shop. Goodbye now.
No trouble at all. Farewell. No trouble at all. Farewell.
Come back when you need to know more.
Is there something particular I can help you with? You may take your leave.
My sunshine returns. You're off then?
Yes. Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Just you wave and wait if you need a fella. And here's to them that hate us. Pray for them as well. You're not looking pretty bad, are you, eh? May the best you've ever seen be the worst you'll ever see. Yeah? But what isn't? Right.
My attention will not waver. Goodbye.
I hope this is enough talk. I tire of this tedium.
Very well. You may go. You may go.
You meet evil head on, as a fighter should.
Victory. May the best you've ever seen be the worst you'll ever see.
Well, anything for a fellow I have faith in you. Well, anything for a fellow Templar. I have faith in you. Hello. Goodbye. Ask, and you shall have it. Do not waver on your way.